Hello, surprise tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force CD, Book 2, Chapter 3, with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we tried to sail a ship to go rescue Prince Nick, but half our force got split up, and the ship automatically set sail. We also found Sarah and one of the other knights, Randolph, from Book 1. They began to panic as their attempts to control the ship failed. What are we doing on this ship? Those are our 6 surviving characters. What are we going to do? We need to take control of the ship. If Natasha was here, she could help us. Surely we should have thought of hiring sailors. I wonder where they are. Instead of worrying about the others, we should be thinking of ourselves. This is like not my best group of soldiers. This is like the B team. Perhaps this is one of Yom's traps. I've got my worst mage, my worst archer, my worst warrior, but the best knight? If so, we are in trouble. What is this thing? I don't understand it. We must stop the ship. Where are the brakes? It's futile. Whoa, he was hiding inside... What? You fools, you guessed correctly. This is a trap to separate you from your friends in Portobello. What the heck was he doing inside of that? Well, it wouldn't be a Shining Force game without a ship being attacked by monsters every single time you're on a ship. No one could have possibly predicted it. So we only have Slade, Chester, Eric, who's good, Mayhu, Jan is good, and Jaha, who's against not the largest group of enemies you've ever seen. A couple Pegasus Knights, a Master Mage, a Bishop, which is the new healer class, and I don't think anything else is super new. So anyway, my little guide I'm sort of half following says you should get everyone to level 15 or 20 on this map and promote, which we're not going to do. Let's just move on up. The logic behind that on the guide is you have a small team. It should be easy to get everyone to level 15 or 20. Oh, look! Something I didn't notice. Evil pixies. That's annoying. Blaze flyers on the sides. You know, when this happens, what you should do is double check the map. Ah, there's probably a couple more that I missed too. Well, nothing too scary. This guy has a power ring. Does he drop the power ring? My guide doesn't even mention that there's a power ring on this map. I wonder, because it's got 2 rings though, I wonder. You could put there's a code that lets you control all the enemy units. You could take control of him, have him drop the power ring and the protect ring. And then you could buy them in the deal section. You could also do that with the protect stuff. Probably. Yeah, they probably don't drop them. It seems like they always have them. Maybe, did I not notice that in the last chapter? Do rat flies always have power rings and protect rings? I don't think so. It'd be really cool if you could steal it or something. So I'm assuming we're going to get hit by a Blaze 2 here. So let's sort of keep our guys a little bit split up. I gotta remember, I've got a much smaller army, so I've got to be a little bit more cautious, because we don't have very many good attackers in this group. He's got 6 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm exactly in range. Let's see if he'll take the bait without us grouping up too badly. Looks like the turn order is not favoring. I kind of wanted him to move before all my characters had an action, and probably not get attacked by both the left and the right side at the same time. But Eric is, Eric's the man. He'll be fine. All right, the evil pixies kind of playing shy. All right, well we'll take care of the Pegasus Knight and theoretically that bat rat whatever. Of course there's nowhere to attack for Jaha. There never is. It basically had 2 turns in a row, the jerk. And on the second turn, it decides to attack. Oh, well, it can only do that once. It's fine. Alright, so we don't really have to worry about grouping up so much anymore because the one AoE area of effect magic has already been spent, so. Probably the Pegasus Knight is the next most important target. I guess I should familiarize myself with the enemy attack powers, seeing as there's new enemies, so. Does the Evil Pixie actually attack hard? Like, hit hard? 28 attack, 25 attack. It hits harder than the Pegasus Knight. 26. The Pegasus Knight is actually the weakest attack. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to have Jaha hit what he can. His new axe, I'm glad I gave it to him, actually, because otherwise, this might be a little bit harder. So my logic here, I'm really thinking that Eric is already really high level. I don't want him killing things on his own. So I'm going to risk some more enemy attacks here to try to get kills on other characters. 32 attack. This could be enough. Or we could set up a kill for May. Or maybe just get a kill here. Yeah, it's exactly enough damage again, either way. 12 damage or 11. I guess I'll go for the Rat Flight. It has a little bit higher attack power than the Pegasus Knight. And there was no guaranteed way to set up a kill for May anyway. How much damage does she do? Like, her physical hit is pretty weak, so she has to use magic. And unfortunately, she does not... It's... I guess Freeze 2 could do 12 damage. I meant to go back. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, you know, Freeze 2 might have been a kill there, actually. If I spent a little bit more MP, we could have killed him. I just feel like May is probably the one that needs to level up. She's kind of the lower level of the group, and theoretically can learn spells. Deanna is exactly not the one that needs the kill. But we got to split up for that Master Mage. This is... I don't know why the Pegasus Knight really hates Eric, but that's great. He's jealous of his main. It's horse versus flying horse action. Let's have Eric continue to bring down the Pixie. Oh, Eric and your double attacks. Kill Stealer. Getting all the experience. Whatever, getting a healer kill is fine. Say thanks to, you should be thanking May for setting you up there. Level 12, MP 1, Attack 2, and the Hell Spell, which is... What was the name of the wind spell in the other games? It's one of those ones we never use. There's Blaze, Freeze, Bolt, and... something windy. Gust? Maybe, I don't know. It's basically useless. No one ever casts that junk. The level 1 version of it has a range of 1. Unlike Blaze and Freeze and Bolt, which all have, you know, range 2. So, it's not particularly amazing. Alright, I don't think we want to rush up right now into the mage. We don't have enough units here to rush into that group, I don't think. We gotta lure them down a little bit better. Does anyone need significant healing? Not really. Just Eric top up. Oh, I could have done a boost there. That would have been good. I should have used a boost spell there. That would have been way better. Because I could hit almost my entire team for plus defense. Maybe that's what I want to do now. Just wait another turn. It kind of looks like the Pegasus Knight is thinking about attacking me. And I definitely prefer to fight the Pegasus Knights without the Master Mage at the same time. We only have 6 units, so killing all those guys together is going to be tricky. Jaha's not going to get any defense, but whatever. Nobody cares about Jaha. Eric doesn't need it, but whatever. Hey, let's do it. Alright, I feel like this is a good use of our Slade. I'm actually using more of his magic than just the heal spell to get 10 experience, so that's probably somewhat smart. I guess this map would be a little bit easier if you gave the Power Spear to Chester, or Eric, and the Robin's Arrow to Chester. Should we attack now? How much defense are we looking at? 27. Like, the Blaze 3 is gonna hurt. But seeing as we just cast the boost spell. HP 1, attack 1, defense 1. Alright. How much defense does May have? 23 is not quite as much. Like, these guys aren't going to hit her very hard, though. I don't think she can kill, unfortunately. No, not even close. I think the best she could do is 12 damage. You could try to slow to lower their defenses, but that's kind of a waste of MP, and it probably... the odds of it even working are fairly small. I will try. Maybe she gets a crit. She got a level up, though. HP 1, MP 1, attack 1, defense 1. Sure. Alright. Yeah, Chester's... I think the boost and then the attack was the right play. It's going to be a little scary here. The first turn, just trying to deal with all these enemies swarming us, but they're not going to deal much damage for a couple rounds. The Master Mage didn't engage. Oh, this is perfect, then. This means we've got maximum time with our defense boost, and we can just focus on the physical enemies first. Perfect. Alright, well, there's only one person you can really attack normally, so yeah, let's just do that with Deanna. And unfortunately, like I said, the Hell spell does not have range 2. It would be really nice to kill the Pegasus Knight right now, but that's not an option. One bonus we do get, of course, fighting off all these flying units, is that we get our terrain bonus, the land effect. Not on the stairs, necessarily, but everywhere else. So this guy's basically dead. This guy's... I think a freeze 2 might kill that one, but... I'd really like May to get some more experience, so... Get the kills. She needs to learn some new spells. She's only got freeze 1 and 2. And her other spell, sleep or whatever, is kind of trash. Now, Eric... kind of like having him out front anyway, because he's got tons of defense. Deanna had some really good turn order. 2 attacks in a row on that Pegasus Knight if I wanted. I think we'll try to finish off the Rat Fly, though, from the side. And maybe let Jaha finish off the Pegasus Knight if possible. Chester could also do that, but in the promise of letting Jaha get a kill, we'll let the archer shoot the fire. All right, the mage did come down. I was a little bit worried about that, but we should be okay here. I can't imagine one Pegasus Knight finishing off either unit. I was hoping Jaha would go before the Pegasus Knight. I think the Pegasus Knight has had 2 turns, and Jaha has not had 1 in the way the turn order worked out. All right, well, we should be able to clean up these 2 Pegasus Knights, and just have to be careful with the mage with the blaze. The blaze mage. 25 damage crit. That's a big hit there. Jaha 12, HP 1, attack 1, defense 2, quick 1. He is definitely getting better level ups now that he's in his teens, or past level 10 anyway. So I'm assuming, because this guy was the one talking to us, that he's probably the boss of the map. Like, we kill him to finish it. So we might want to start focusing on some... Like, we want to kill the Master Mage before it gets a turn. It's probably unlikely we'll be able to do enough damage to kill it, but... It's not like last time where killing it ends the map kind of thing. So people that need healing are over there. Sure would be nice if I had the Aura spell. In case you haven't played Shining Force before by some chance, Aura is a long-range area of effect healing spell. 7 MP to heal potentially 5 characters all at the same time. Yeah, we're not getting that kill either unless it's a crit. But maybe. Maybe we can get a crit. I don't know what the odds are. Probably 1 in 100. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Jaha. Oh, if he gets hit by the blaze, he's dead. Maybe I should just save this kill for May. This is risky, but I think May needs the kill more than anybody else. Now, Chester will die from blaze if I don't try to keep him healed up. The mage can only do 1 more blaze 3, and after that, there's very little damage left on the map. Now, if this does more than 6 damage, Slade could be killed. That's not necessarily very good. Maybe I can lure the Blaze 3 over towards the, to the right here, because there's 2 people adjacent. Trick the mage into going for the group attack. Nope. Oh no, our healer. Probably dead. Well, that sucks. Kind of just... I guess I should have killed the Pegasus Knight when I had the chance, but... That'll teach me. Alright, our highest level character can finish off the mage, why not? Now that it doesn't matter... It doesn't even give her much experience. How the heck would you be promoting people on this map? That's level 14 and we didn't even get, like, a full bout of experience for a kill there on a fairly high level unit, I thought. I mean, I can see getting everyone to level 13 or 14, but nowhere near 20. May level 12, HP 1, MP 1, defense, quickness, freeze 3. Ooh, there we go. That's exactly the spell I was looking for. So now, although it's expensive, she can't do it very often, but she does have a range 3 area of effect spell. You'll see soon enough. That's the good stuff. Level 14, HP 2, attack 1, defense 1 for our hero Deanna. Jaha, kind of slow. Bishop does not go for the heal, he goes for the attack. His stick does 7 damage. And May is out of MP. She does not have any cheap spells. She doesn't get any healing experience. She does 23 attack power versus she does 1 damage. Sure. Worth it. Good job, May. 1 damage. Who should get the finishing kill here? Eric's level 15, HP 1, attack 1, defense 1. What do you mean, Jaha? Kinda. Is he gonna get a level up or something? No. What about Chester the Archer? Nobody gets a level up. Chester's the lowest level. You know, Jaha, since he got his axe, has been doing fine. We'll let him get the kill. He's still not my strongest character by a long shot, but the big damage from the big axe upgrade has definitely helped him out. Oh, look, it's a bird! Woohoo! I caught up to you at last. I was ordered to follow them. I've heard of you, Claude. Randolph must have sent you. Is the group in Portobello okay? Don't worry, they're on their way to Ion right now. I'm not Walboroy, I promise. Let's also head for Yom. I'll accompany you. Now, usually when I do bird voiceover, they talk super fast because, you know, they're birds. They're always zipping around, chirping super fast, but didn't have the energy for it. I spare my audience. Fortunately, we're headed in the right direction. We'll land at the Port Demis. Then we'll head for Algam. Alright. That it? Hey, we get a little town and a new shop, maybe. Well, sorry, Slade, for letting you die. That might have been my mistake there a little bit. Probably could have kept him alive a little if I was a little bit more conservative. But look at this. It's nothing. 120 gold. It's cheap. It's fine. It's fine. let's have a quick look at our new character, our old character, Claude. So he joins about 18 levels lower than where we left him. He was level 20 promoted at the end of book 1, but he is not anymore. But he is a promoted, strong flyer. And from what I understand, in book 2, he is your only flyer. You do not get anyone else. So that gives him a lot of versatility, and his attack power is insane. But that's a lot of the fact that his broadsword is very strong. If we were to experiment with a different weapon, the same weapon that Deanna has, it'll look much, much worse, I'm sure. Just for an equivalency test, right? Like, so if he had the same weapon as Deanna, he would have 38 attack power at promoted level 2. Deanna is doing 40 at unpromoted 14. We're going to get him to probably 20 before we promote, like I typically do. And when he has a sword, and I believe it's promotion only, so I can't switch it around, but when he has the broadsword eventually, he will be doing way more damage at promoted level 2. So this is not, like, it looks impressive, but it's not. And it's probably because he comes pre-promoted. I think the game almost always assumes you promoted him at level 10. So he's really like a level 12 bird. And that's kind of weak compared to what most of my characters will turn into. Then again, he's my only flyer. So one thing we will definitely do no matter what is, can I please... We're going to use a running pimento on him because there's really no one else that will get as much value out of it as your flyer who can just cover any terrain. So this will give him the most mobility. He's already promoted, so we don't have to worry about him losing it when he promotes. And we got the two. I wasn't. Sometimes it's 1 or 2. It might always be 2 in this game, but that's why I saved first. Anyway, so 8 movement is pretty cool, and I think I'm going to use the wine on him anyway. I think he might need it a little bit more. If he is kind of like a pre-promoted, lower statted character, then he might need the +4 even more than anyone else. I think to get the different RNG, you have to save before you select the item. It's just something about how the game generates random numbers, basically. So if we save it before we select the powerful wine and then use it on him, it should change every time a little bit. And it's got to be like a 33% chance to get what we want, so. Or it'll be based on inputs you use or something. Because now we're getting 3 every time, so why don't we go up and down a little bit, couple extra clicks? No. What if before we select it, maybe it locks in before you select it, and use it now. It feels like when I was using the milk a couple episodes ago on our healer, or on Natasha, it worked first try. Like, we were able to alternate it more efficiently than this. We keep getting 3s now. How did I went from 2 to 3 easily enough. Put another save down now that I've reset the menu again, maybe. There we go. In case you're wondering, of course, you don't need to use save states for this. You can just do it with the in-game saves. Like, you can save it at the castle here, reset the game, use an item, and just reset until you get the 4. So I mean, it's RNG abuse, but it's definitely, you can do it in the base game without any emulator effects. So that was our last, like, stat upper, and that puts him at the moment a very high attack power. But like I said, I think that will average out pretty quickly once we start promoting the other units. Oh, one thing we can do before we leave is talk to people. Remember, talk. I'm assuming he'll say something super important. Hitting away. This is my way to fight. Hit and run, maybe. I have a feeling everyone else is still the same thing, even though we're on a new chapter. If something's new here, you just let me know in the comments if anything's changed. You know, maybe these have gotten a little bit longer between chapter 1, 2, and 3. I forget. It's been a few days since it's been a week or so. I don't know if those are exactly identical to the conversations we had earlier, but anyway, that's what they say at the moment, so cool. All right, last thing before we end our episode, let's have a look at the shop. Welcome to the shop. Any deals? No deals. So we definitely did not get the power rings from the bats that I was hoping for. So it looks like we're getting some promoted weapons here. The assault shell is probably promoted only, which sucks. That means they never sold the Robin arrow, which means Chester is way behind on weapons until we promote him, which is really bad. The flail will be promoted only as well, I think. Or, no, never mind. Slade can use it. Alright. I think we have enough money to just buy whatever we want. Oops, so it's fine. We can buy a power stick, but we've got a spare, so I'll probably just move over. Yeah, we can just move Slades to May if we care. The battle glove would be for our monk. We don't have a monk with us. The battle axe we found, so we don't have to buy this. But if you missed it last episode, you know, you could just buy it for 42 bucks. For more than 40, 800 bucks. Chrome lance. Is this an upgrade? It would be. Again, they never sold the power spear. What a bunch of jerks. The good upgrades, the best pre-promoted, or the best unpromoted weapons, they didn't even sell. The Robin's arrow, the power spear, they just skipped a tier and went straight to promoted items. That's unfortunate. Even if I promoted him, he still doesn't have a good ranged weapon, which is annoying. And then the broadsword, again, like I said, can only go promoted. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense why the guide would say, maybe you should promote your characters now, because all the weapons are kind of promoted weapons. I might have to do some grinding soon. I would still like to get higher levels before we actually promote. Especially my mages. Huh. Well, I mean, we're fine for now. The battles haven't been all that difficult, but generally around the point where the game starts expecting you to have, you know, promotion, like equipable only promoted weapons tends to be about the point where the game gets actually hard if you stick to unpromoted. So we'll see how far we can get. If I find a good map that seems easy to grind on, I might do a couple off-camera aggressing just to get. I mean, you know, I don't feel too bad about getting everyone to the same level. Like, if Eric is our highest level, I could get everyone to level 15 off camera, and I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I wouldn't want to go a whole lot past that. Whatever our best character is, I try not to, you know, I try not to over level, that is to say. But I feel like we do need to promote fairly soon. We'll see. Anyway, let's end our episode here. Maybe I'll buy a couple herbs off camera again, whatever. But we'll head off to the next battle next episode. And I will hopefully figure out a time to promote soon. So we'll be keeping an eye out for it. Like, you know, when I mean that, I mean like a map that has lots of enemies close to your army at the beginning, so you don't have to walk around a mountain for half an hour. And maybe good experience enemies that we don't, you know, I don't want to be getting 10 experience per kill. So good experience enemies that aren't too far away and you can fairly quickly get to whatever level you're trying to get to. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So we'll see. Anyway, that's all for now, so thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.